Oh my. Oh my. Look who's crawling back after all this time. I didn't think I'd be doing another Cuck video. Welcome to my Cuck channel. I make Cuck videos. Actually, I do a lot more than that, but that's what people click on, so enjoy this, whatever this is. The thought did cross my mind, should I get a restraining order? And I know how much it costs. It's only like $70 or whatever, but these people don't know where I live, and they don't know my phone number or any like personal information of like where I'm at. So I'm not really concerned about it, but wow, like what I got left a kind of snide pussy-ish threat in my DMs. And the last time I talked to this guy was more than 2 years ago. Like, if I just look into my DMs, the last message I sent to him before he sent me this message was 2 years ago, and it wasn't like we were having this big conversation or whatever. So, yeah, let's get down to it. I'm just gonna read it. So my cuck ex sent me a message. He said, a Facebook message, because he doesn't have my phone number anymore. Hey, my wife found out about your Why I'm No Longer a Feminist because of my cuck ex-boyfriend video. By the way, thanks for getting the title right. That's, great plug, Hey, my wife found out about your Why I'm No Longer a Feminist video, and if you ever try and reach out again, she's gonna rip your head off, probably. Oh, I'm scared. I've never met this woman before. Since we're talking about the lore of the cuck lore of this channel, 6 months after we broke up, he married a stripper with red hair. I don't know if it was dyed or not, but I mean, the highlight here is that I basically ruined him. He had to like troll strip clubs until he could find someone who could replicate me. But I would have never found out about this had my, nosy mother not basically tried to rub it in my face, because she stalks everybody on Facebook, so thank you for that. I'm not going to show her profile or anything because I don't like to dox people, but on her Facebook is like a photo shoot of her completely naked and dripping in blood and dressed like a demon. So it's kind of obvious to me he finally found his soulmate, like a stripper who is like extremely emotionally damaged, like maybe they're good together, but apparently not so good together that he's not messaging me about his new lady I've never met, have nothing to do with him anymore, about a video that, frankly, I'm surprised that she would even find it, because since the relationship, I kind of did a social media purge, and I took all of the photos of us together off of it, because I was single. I didn't want people to think I was with anybody, how the hell would she know who I was talking about? Because the only person on earth who would know that I was talking about that person as my ex would be my ex. Because I didn't mention him by name. I didn't mention any identifying characteristics of his, or what he looks like, or anything like that. It was just the situation. And a lot of you are leaving like all of bunch of trashy comments on my channel, like, you should have known better, and oh, you're a hypocrite, you contradict yourself. And I don't really care about that. It was just like a fun story about how I politically just shifted all the way from one side to the other, And I don't have to share that. it's like a generous thing of mine to share that with you guys. I really don't care either way, but it's, you know, a lot of people just pretend like they always believed something even though they didn't. It's sort of like I'm so embarrassed of that that I won't show it, but I'm not. You know, like people I started from somewhere and believing a certain thing, and it really just didn't work the way it was supposed to, like not as advertised. So that's why it didn't work out. I've learned from it. I know what kinds of men that I like now because of it. But yeah, I'm not the one reaching out in DMs over some stupid shit. Uh, so anyway, he says, okay, don't try and reach out again, otherwise she's going to rip your head off. So, you know, it does qualify as a threat. It definitely does. I don't think I will press charges, as it stands right now. I mean, this is like a threat that it's a pretty flaccid threat, you know? Like, he could have, you know, criticized me and my video, but he chose not to. He's just like blaming it on his wife who's mad at me. And it's like an instigating, there's an instigating quality. Like, I think that he kind of just wants me to have like a cat fight with her or something. And that's not gonna happen. And for the record, my roommates are listening to me rant. And for the record, I would like to finally offer my blessing. You can have him. I don't want anything to do with him anymore. You can have him. Good luck. What happened with us has nothing to do with you and him, unless he's, you know, that has nothing to do with me anymore, because I let that go a while ago. I actually let that go a while, you know. It's been a while since I actually made the video about that as like a retrospective kind of reflective thing, but it's been like 3 or 4 years. Like that's how long it's been, and it doesn't really what the time that I spent with him matters, because I, you know, through things not working out, I learned more about myself and what I like. So that's why it's still valid, but I don't really, you know, and the crazy thing is, he messaged me after 2 years and said, "Oh, please, please," and then he says, I'd really," the last part is, he says, "I'd really suggest you and your family don't contact me anymore." I haven't been contacting you. I'll continue to not contact this guy, because it's been 2 years since I even messaged him, and we didn't even have a conversation. It was just like, "Oh, what's the name of that place?" or something like that. So he's just really like sounding like a little bitch, you know? Like, I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna fight your wife. There's nothing to fight over. Like, we're all good. But I'm pretty glad that neither of them know where I live or my phone number or anything like that. Because really, you're gonna send your wife after your ex-girlfriend as punishment for making a video that doesn't even mention you by name or any of that shit. I'm not even friends. I don't even know if I'm friends with him anymore. So it really, like, it's surprising to me that she would like organically find that video without him, you know? It's suspicious. It's kind of like, oh, somebody's been social media stalking me. And I don't know who told her who I was or what I was doing, but that's probably how it happened, is he was stalking me and then she found out or something. I don't know. I'm amazing, aren't I? Like, letting go of this is like, it's devastating. But, hopefully they'll be happy now. I saw some of their wedding pictures. They got married in the backyard of his mom's duplex. Um, I guess that's still technically a marriage, if it's legally binding, but I mean, I only know this because of my nosy mom, and, I can't really, like, I'm not really responsible for other people's actions, especially my family's actions, so, I won't contact him again. You can be sure of that. I blocked him because after so long, he messages me and tells me not to contact him. Like, no, you're not gonna have any access to me from now on. Actually, no. Somebody could, in theory, like, leave a comment on this video, and that would be juicy as hell. Like, I don't care either way because I hardly even respond to comments as they are, especially if they're one of my exes. But that's your only contact with me, is just like one of the many people who watches my videos. So yeah, cheers. Awesome. Good luck, hoes. You're perfect for each other. I hope. But I really don't care either way. It is what it is. And I'm done. I've been done for a while. And the only reason why I brought it up in a video is just because it's relevant to me and my journey or whatever. Because I used to just make videos about completely different shit, like I used to make feminist videos and like far left leaning opinion videos, and it just would be kind of bizarre if I took like a 3-year break from YouTube and then came back as the opposite side of the spectrum. Like, people would wonder, like, what happened. I mean, at least I would if I were watching a channel that long, or at least subscribe to it. So yeah, I'm Rachel McRage. Welcome to my channel. If you love me or hate me, I don't care. Leave a weirdo comment. I love your weirdo comments that are just like, you contradict yourself, and stupid women with your feminist blah. You can't have it all. Like, I'm glad you enjoyed my Cuck video so much. I'm super glad, So every weird comment you leave, it just does like an up ding to my channel and people watch it more. So yeah, thanks. See you next time.